So
Uh,
this
it's just,
is, they say there's going to be a mental pandemic after all of this, mental health pandemic, I should say.
yeah,
Um,
mental. I mean, many of my friends are affected already. Especially we are artists. We need to perform. We need audience and everything. I saw so many of my friends have been like, we're trying to video call just to perform before the screen to one another. Some other artists invented this kind of show that like you and me now, we act and we react through screens now that we don't have our stage anymore, just to know that the audience can still connect to us one way or another. And then we learned that there's nothing that could compare to the actual stage where we're there. So now we're yearning for the time that we can really get back to rehearsal and everything. I miss that.
yeah, yeah. Those are things we miss. How about you though? Your silver linings. I mean, I know you've been taking care of yourself and what about you?
Me?
Hmm.
Um,
Other than being one with your bed.
no, just like you, we have many other interests and things to do. We don't depend on just one thing, that is acting or being TV or being on stage. When I cannot write, I cannot think, and I cannot write, then I found my time productive in other activities. Like we found this pagoda about 40 minutes away from where I am, and they're fostering stray cats and dogs. So
I
we
saw that on your Facebook. I thought it was
that's right.
wonderful.
That's
Yes.
right. I mean, like at this time when all that we concern about is our own health, our own survival, and our family, and our money, and our wage, and our business. People take off their attention towards these animals, especially in Vietnam. Being a stray cat or a stray dog in Vietnam is a big thing, because some people are still eating them here.
Yes, yes.
So
Yes.
there's this pagoda that they foster almost 100 cats and dogs, and there's this virus, Anna something. Oh my God, I don't remember the name of the virus. Actually, the virus is spreading among them. So watching them, observing them, and being there every day with them is like observing our community, our society going through that. And now me and the vet, we have to decide many different decisions every day, how to stop that from spreading from one to another. We have to bring them to this isolation camp. They have to be isolated they have to take pills and being under treatment for a straight 20 days, just like those 22 days that we just went through. So this is my way of releasing the energy and the negativity, also just to take care of
Mhm.
them, to help the pagoda going through this very hard time.
Yeah, that's wonderful. I think when you have to care for another living being, be it an animal or a person or even a plant, it's just about pouring your energy into something else. It takes the attention off of you, and therefore the negativity just can't sit with you,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like whenever you feel ache, for example, I've observed that whenever, I mean, I always have shoulder ache and neck and everything, but whenever I felt that, but I could not go to a massage, I would reach out to a friend and start squeezing them, giving them a massage, just because I want one so bad. Then I learned that each time that I don't have anything coming to me, then I would choose to give that away to some. If at times that nobody loved me, I would
Hmm.
start loving other people. Then so it has become this trend in Saigon that people would take advantage of all these things to do for poor people, giving out rice or taking care of stray animals to have a chance to get out of home. But then it's a good trend. It's a good trend. We avoid all the negativity at home by running out and do something good. If I do not know the answer for my society, my country, and the whole world, I mean, I don't have the answer to this COVID thing, but I have the answer to that virus that is spreading among the dogs and the cats at the pagoda. I have the answer. I can stop it. It's under my control. I can control it. It helped me easing down my fear.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
Mm.
And I think that's a really good thing. You know, I think what you said earlier about you expected there to be more fear, for instance, in the Saigonese, but I mean, we're definitely seeing lots of fear with people. And I think I had a chat with somebody yesterday who talked about part of it is because of the media sensationalizes the fear stories as opposed to the positive stories. And yeah, I'm like stories like this is the kind of thing where we can still have purpose, we can still do good, we can, and this is what we must remember during this time. I think we've got to kind of push away the negative things and just find where we can do some good, you know. Yeah,
We have too many things like really convenient these days. We have the internet, we have the laptop, the smartphones, and everything. We have information at hand. But let me ask you this, like, do we deserve that yet? Are we ready for information at hand yet? If we just like, we just get fearful, let me, each and every negative information, like, oh, that's it, I gotta have to run out and buy all this toilet paper and wipe my ass, and nobody wipes their ass. I wipe my ass, and my family will have enough paper to wipe our asses, but your ass will not be wiped, people. I mean,
that's going to be bad for everyone eventually, by the way. This cannot end well.
Don't hate me, but all this ass wiping, why is it like so big about all this ass wiping? I just don't get it.
I don't either. I don't know why that was the thing. It was quite interesting because even now, you go to the grocery store. Yep, and I mean, we don't go that often to the grocery store. We go every every week and a half, 2 weeks kind of thing. But the last time we were there, it feels like a long time ago, the shelves were empty of toilet paper. We're okay, but I'm almost ready to say to my husband, okay, you gotta use that sparingly, you know, because we don't know.
I don't get it, people. I mean, okay, I'm gonna die. I get this virus. I'm gonna die. But wait, hold on. I gotta have to wipe my ass. I'll die with a perfectly
clean ass.
With a clean ass. I gotta have to die with a clean ass. I just do not get it.
But you say there was no hoarding in Saigon. You didn't see that because people were distributing and had access.
No, we don't have the thing with toilet paper. We have the thing with hand gel.
Right.
But then we learned the thing that I can stock up hand gel at home. I have enough hand gel to use for the next 10 years. But if I just keep my hands clean, you don't have any hand gel, you can get infected easily. So that would be my threat. So I learned that if we just stock up things, that doesn't mean that we're safe. If everybody has,
right,
and we can all be safe, but we can only be safe, I can only be safe
if everyone's safe.
If we are safe. It's all about we and us together. So sharing is not just like just the goodie for everyone, like just to prove that I have a good heart. I mean, I don't.
It's a necessity.
I share. It's just for my own safety.
Yeah, you're right. In this case, you're right, because it is of necessity. And I think it's the biggest lesson we can learn is that we are not going to survive this solo. We have to survive it together. Yeah.
There's no solo clean ass. We have to unite to become a world of clean asses. And all of asses will be clean. Don't worry.
I also think it's funny because, you know, the whole hand gel and sanitizer and all that stuff, You know, there was a time when that didn't exist, right? So we do have soap, people. We can wash our hands, and actually that is more effective, right?
I mean,
So
after all, you do whatever you do with hand gel on the street. You have to go home and wash it with water and run to any place with water to wash that off your hands. But people don't go crazy with soap.
no, and it's funny because really, it's the mechanical action of washing your hands with soap, that added with the soap is what kills the virus. So it's actually more effective than hand sanitizer, but people don't know that. They think because something has the word sanitizer that it's actually going to be more effective, you
Mm,
know?
mm. And this is a really terrible time for me. You know, I'm a kind of, I'm very touchy. I mean, if you were in front of me, I would touch your hand, and I would have to reach out and touch my friends and all my gay friends. We would hug and we would kiss and we would, and now I cannot do that. I go out, I run into my friends, and I just have to like talk to them like this. I just touch
Your
them.
hands are going everywhere.
Like, I cannot touch you.
What am I going to do with my hands? Yeah, I know that about you. You're so lovely, and I miss you.
And all this two mirrors thing, I just have to, like, I cannot be all touchy like I used to. This is
Do you
fun.
think that we're going to be able to go back to that? To like,
We'll
you
go
know?
back to that. We'll go back to that. Probably. I don't know. I cannot tell. I'm not the one who gives the answer. All this vaccine, would we find a way, a solution to like kill this tiny little thing forever for good? Go, God, go, go!
Yes.
I don't think that there be such solution. Would live with that. Like we've been living with many other kinds of virus. We've been living with HIV. We've
Right.
been living with many things. We
TB is
will
another one, you
live
know.
with that. Actually, I don't think Corona or COVID would want to kill us. They just want to stay in. So they would have to, you know, somehow develop a way, manage a way. So that's pretty much what I know about science. What do I know? I think we'll go back to that because we cannot have it.
Yeah.
Because we're used to that. Because we've been spoiled. We're spoiled brats of Mother Earth. We'd go back to all what we find it fun, and we have to go out, have haircut, play golf, anything stupid again. That is our curse, but that is also our blessing.
It's true.
We'll go back. And if we go back and we die, then we'll have to learn to balance it and find a way, a solution to go back without having to be infected. But we'll go back.
Well, that I think is a good cap to this conversation.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mieu. Thank you so much. It's been so wonderful. And stay safe, stay well. All of you and your family, your husband, your son, I hope everyone stays safe, and we'll get through this together.
The day that we meet again, doesn't matter where it would be, perhaps in Saigon, we'd be laughing at this. But we have to survive until then with clean ass.
Right. That is the take home. Okay.